Hello everybody. Let's get those general readings out for April 2023. We're going to get started with Aries. See if I can find a little thingy bopper. Let's get started with Aries right now. See what we got going on. My box. Let's see here. Okay. Here you are, Aries. You are my first boys. First start. Let's get started with Aries. Alright. I'm going to lay the cards out and then I will read them. Because I can't find my glasses, so I'm going to have to shine a light on them so I can see them better after they come out. Everything's been cleaned and shuffled. Ready to go. Don't like to waste a lot of time. I like to get going. Okay, Aries. General reading. There's one. First card out. That looks like the Seven of Cups, I believe. Yep, that is. First energy out for you is choices. There's lots of choices and options. Next card out for you. The Knight of... I can tell. Oh no, that looks like a victory. There's another one. Let's get these read out, then I can read them. Okay. Four of Wands. Boy, they like to read tonight, don't they? Hopping out for me. Keep like that, I think. There's my blood, that violin concerto. Nothing like it. What a beautiful piece of music. Some judgment. Okay. What topic? Good heavens, just jump out at me like that. Okay, my goodness. Okay, well now, there we go, Aries. Heavens. I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot more here. Okay, what we have? Start to read. We've got the Seven of Cups. These are opportunities you've got that are in front of you. Wishful thinking, choices that you can make. A lot of different kind of choices, good options, searching for purpose, things of that nature. You really kind of look at for the meaning of life. You know, we have a fantastic lineup of planets in the galaxy right now that are just a stunning, stellar movement. This is opportunity for everyone, and that depends on how you use that opportunity. But for you, it stands out. Then you have the transformation, which is death, which can transform you. So you're going to take an opportunity here and transform yourself, and this galaxy is causing this here. Then that transformed energy, these new beginnings and endings and so forth, are going to take you right into celebration. It's going to transform you into the ways what you want. So the manifesting you're doing right now is very productive. Celebration energy, happiness. Four of Wands is big parties, big happiness, joy, family time. It's harmony. It's beautiful. It's creativity, freedom, all those things that make purpose for your life in an emotional way. Then right here is where you are at this time, right now. This is the Six of Swords. And because it's in a reverse position, and I believe I need to leave it that way. Boy, my hair is killing me. It's personal transition. You know, you have the transformation and celebration. It couldn't be backing up itself anymore. You're continuing to transform, resistant to change, but that's been why it's lingering like this, because you've been so resistant to the very thing you're trying to do. It's a fear. It's fear based, and I really am having a hard time with that being Aries, because you're the most courageous people. You're the emperors. You're very strong and forward and fiery, and just passionate kind of people. Maybe you have some unfinished business going on here, emotional baggage you got to get rid of right now before you can continue forward into this transformation. But you do have a life changing event coming here for you. It's going to profoundly change your vision of life and going forward. It's going to add to your life as a perspective you hadn't previously thought about. And then we've got here the Four of Cups in the reverse. Now, as it stands in the upright, it's sort of a denial. I don't really want that cup, you know. I'm not really interested in that emotional idea. But, you know, this one here is, when it's in the reverse, it's more a sudden awareness of your surroundings, what's going on. Suddenly figuring out, oh, this is what I'm doing. It's choosing to be happy and choosing acceptance and being accepted. And because you're doing that, the laws of attraction make that happen for you. And not to mention, this is the perfect time. You might have retreat, you might run from some of this, but you're choosing happiness. I mean, I honestly think it's a sudden awareness. It's you suddenly aware of what this is happening and what it's doing for you. Now, once that change starts to move and you figure out what its purpose is, you'll leap into it. And then the next step for you here is the Judgment card. And it's in the upright position. It's in the upright position. So it's a call. It's a rebirth. It's a call. It's backing up this transition, this transformation you're making. It's just a backing up. It's making you. If you were resistant, it's forcing you. It's like you get the poke. Hey, go that way, and then you continue to keep doing what you're doing, and then you get the shove. Hey, go that way, and then you just don't hear it, you don't notice it, or you just ignore it, and the next thing is you're going to trip over something and you're headed that direction, or the tower comes crumbling down to force that change upon you, because this is a destined thing. You really don't. You have to move forward. Once this gets started, this energy ball rolls. It doesn't just stop. It's going to keep going. It's whether you want it to or not. Even if you're afraid of it, it's going to keep rolling downhill. This is going to take out houses if you don't get in front of it and guide its path. I mean, this is a transformation that you will understand. You just are a little bit resistant to how difficult the price might be. No gift, no valuable gift comes without a price. That's a fact. There's yin and yang, and I got news for you. To accept this gift, you have to pay the price, and nobody wants to do that. But the point is, it's more valuable to you when you pay that price, when you fight for it, when you work hard for it, and you will work hard for it, because when you figure out what doing for you is what you really want. Okay, then we have the Six of Cups, and this is familiarity. It's let's see, happy memories. This is reminiscent of past love. This is man. It's innocence. It's childhood memories. It's your teenage years. You know, your dates, your first date, first love, your first kiss. Those things that give your future color. You know, they build the experience that you get wisdom from later on. I really like that card. I like that card a lot because it has a lot of it has a lot of childish connotation. It gives you happiness. It's the hide and seek it in the dark. It be played with the neighbor kids. It's the bonfires, roasting marshmallows. Those memories that, when you invoke them in yourself, all they can bring is a smile. Even if the times were bad, even if you couldn't stand the kids in the neighborhood, it seems funny how when you get older and you start to use those memories, look back at them, there's some of the memories you cherish the most. They gave you the most. They gave you so much, and you don't see them the way you did because you're very different. You're not metaphysically. You're not the same person today that you were, but you know how to use the memories now. You know how to reflect on them in a good way and make use of them in your life now. I mean, when you sat on your granddad's lap and he gave you a piece of advice you couldn't understand at all, but you remembered what he said. And when you got older, you look back on it, or something happens and you go, oh, that's what that meant. Yeah, I understand now. But then it was so blurred and skewed by your childhood, you just couldn't see it. But you carried it because it's valuable. It came from your granddad's moment. That moment on his lap when he was helping you figure it all out. And now that he's gone, you know. Okay, so we go forward here. This energy here is I think someone in your life, the people around you. I like to think this is the people around you and what they're bringing to you. So the first card in this is the Five of Swords. This card is bringing you conflict and disagreements and arguments, and people around you have been in conflict a lot, and you're how you've caught people being sneaky, and maybe you look past it, but you're looking at it a little differently now and taking in their value, who to keep and who to let go of, who is bringing something valuable, no matter what they did in your life that may have been negative. Maybe you got something from that, and you're looking at those things. Then this is the next card is the Two of Swords, and it's in the reverse position here. And I didn't change anything on this, just because I think it needs to be what it is right here, especially when it involves the people in your life and around you, and family and friends and things of that nature. There's been a lot of conflict, and in the reverse is it's a lesser of two. Okay, no right way. No, you can't make a right choice because there's been so much conflict. It's like having two friends and they're jealous of each other, and you love them equally, or children you love equally, and you can't convince them that there isn't a favorite, because I believe that there is. Yeah, there's no right choice here. Information overload, or yeah, you gotta release some things and let some things go and put a few things off, because you really can't make decisions right now on this. With the people around you, you do well not to make any decisions yet. You need to sit on that energy and think on it, because you really need to do that. Then the next card in these people around you is the Queen of Pentacles. There is a queen around you who's nurturing. Who is it could be a man or a woman. It could be a loving father who just is always there to pick you up when you're down. It could be your mother or grandmother, or it could be a friend. Either way, this is a nurturer who cares very deeply for you. It's earth energy, so it's going to be naturally nurturing. It's going to be somebody who maybe you don't even know this because you're so busy trying to see the conflict. This person is here. They got your back. There is someone around you that has your back in a way that you need them. Perfect for you, as a nurturing soul for you. Someone that you need right now in your corner. And yeah, you know exactly who they are, and you rely on that, and they know that. The thing about Earth, it's their sole purpose to them is giving, helping others. They love to do that. It makes them feel useful. And Earth energy needs purpose. They need grounded purpose. That's their course in life. They are always in search of their purpose, and they don't like being alone in that. So you could be some of these purpose, and that's all right, because you do need that in your life. Everybody does. Then in the center here, this is your individuality going forward, pressing past these up here and going forward. This is you're going to take some time. This is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you're going to take some time to yourself. Maybe upgrade. What that's get your stuff in order. This is energy that's careful with your health, with your material possessions, that keeping things paid in full so you don't get behind. Going to work every day, even if you hate your job, because you know you have to keep it together. Even if the desire to fly is there, you still feel obligated to your life, and you should be. So this right here going forward, there's going to be a moment when you step back and you say, you know what, I got to get some self-care here. I need to catch things up, and I need to step off of this conflict and off of this for a little bit, and I need to concentrate on my life, my absolute in this moment life, because you don't want to get behind. The last thing you need is another conflict that's self-driven. There's enough conflict and drama around you, and it's always going to be around you, Aries, because you're a fire sign and you have charisma, and draws that drama to you, and it always will. There's going to be that, and you can manage it very well, but it's not something you look forward to or like at all. Okay, but this is going to take a step back and take a look at keeping your own stuff together for the sake of being wise and in control of things, because you tend to lose control sometimes. I mean, it's very hard. You're looking for a way to keep it under so it doesn't boil up too much. It's too hard. It's too hard to take, and you can very easily be overloaded because you take on a lot. You really have a giving heart, and you do tend to take on a lot of other people's causes. Okay, next up we've got the Page of Wands, and this is in reverse. This is going forward. After you've done a little self-care, got yourself, and gotten yourself in a better way, I see that you're going forward with, you got the Page of Wands in the reverse. So as you're coming out of the self-care, you're caught up, you're feeling pretty good and confident about the material place you are in. Okay, then you're going to have a lack of direction, because this all here took a lot out, took a lot of you, and you just when you step away from it, you'll be okay, because you know you got this under control. But you're not gonna know where to go from there, because now once you settled this purpose, it's where do I go from here? You've made all these things, you've made your transformations, and now you're got it together, and you've got this Page of Wands that says, where do I go? Delays. What does it say here? Procrastination. Creating conflict. More drama. You know what? Sitting it out for a little while, Aries. All it did was make you miss that conflict and drama that you love to settle and be a part of. The reason that you draw it to you and you love being a part of it is because you're the solution man or woman or solution maker. You find the conflict resolution. You're good at that. You could make a great counselor, family counselor, or you'd make a good family counselor, school counselor, things like that. You have a way with you. You're very good at that. You just can't let it overwhelm you, because Aries is known for having a short fuse with regard to overwhelming and frustrating energy, and they can't help that. It is just a power button for them. Okay, then we have next to that, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Jeez, man. Of course, there's self-discipline and boredom and feeling stuck. Because you stagnate, because you're missing this thing that you feed on. You get your energy and feel feel your call and your purpose when there's drama around. You just do. It's that those cackling ladies at the restaurant talking about all the other ladies at the lodge or wherever at their henpecking parties. It it's stuff you like to do. It brings you closer to your friends. I know that sounds bad, but there has to be a little bit of everybody to make up a good, solid foundation of friendship. You have to have a little bit of all these things because if you don't, then it's too easy, you know? And then everything goes gray because where's the color in life if you don't have to, if you don't have those valuable struggles, Those crazy drama filled struggles. Sometimes it's fuel for the heart almost. It's like you love to fight because when you fight, makeup sex is great. There you go. So every now and then you have to have an explosion so that you can come back together again, like new. It's like it's washing you clean, and you can't stand to be stagnant, Aries. You can't stand it. It will drive you insane. So yeah, that's not something you can take. And of course, right next to that, we've got the Knight of Wands upright. So the stagnation is going to breed energy and passion and inspire action. It's going to take you into the next phase of where you start using this transformation. Okay? Because what this transformation I think is going to provide you with, I think this transformation is going to provide you with a second sight, so to speak, where you can see the justice of it. It's going to help you to navigate those roads and help you to pick up on people's energy and how to manipulate that. You've been doing this naturally. You just hadn't really focused too much on it. It's just your life. But you're going to start taking advantage of your gift here. And you paid a pretty good price for it. So you might as well get some use out of that. You paid a pretty good price. I think it's you're going to have a little bit of fun here. You're going to start giggling about it. Instead of it making you ragingly angry over something someone said, you're going to get a giggle out of it and laugh because you'll see the other side now. Instead of saying, "Oh, they said this about me," you're gonna see, "Oh, well, they don't have anything better to do." That's pretty juvenile. Because honestly, if they had the courage to step up, they wouldn't have the time to cackle about me, right? So, yeah, you now are beginning to see instead of the jumping to crazy, you're seeing where the laughter comes from. So you'll find entertainment in it instead of so much heat and so much separation all the time. You'll find yourself enjoying this a little bit more because you see the truth in it. You see what it's really offering you. I mean, I'm laughing and I'm sorry, but you're gonna enjoy yourself. You're really gonna enjoy your friends. You're gonna enjoy their little stupid arguments that you kind of giggle over under your breath. You're gonna enjoy some banter with the people, and even lovers and so forth. You're gonna get a lot of banter out of. You're gonna start getting sarcastic here because it's just there for you. It just rolls off your tongue beautifully. You've been gathering all this up for a long time, and now you're gonna start using it. So I'm gonna enjoy my Aries friends because I'm gonna see this in them. I know I'm gonna see this in them. And as soon as I see them and I see the drama that comes in the door with them, I'm gonna get a giggle. And I know they're gonna say, "What's the point? What?" And it's funny. And I love them so much. They're so devoted and so dedicated and so heartfelt and absolutely true to themselves. So much so. Boy, they can really bring in the storm. And then they bring it in, get it all going, and then leave with a laugh and leave it all there. They come in and let somebody get somebody angry, worked up, and then they leave. I love you, Aries. You're a hoot. So I hope you enjoy this. This is a good read for you. I wanted to start this month's readings with a little bit more in depth and a little bit more general sense of where you're going and what's going on, especially since we have this solar magic happening here tomorrow and continuing forward in the western sky. They're going to be in a direct line. I mean, this is an amazing dance that the universe is doing for us, and because they're directly in line, this will affect all of us, every one of us, maybe a little differently. For you, it's going to give you that little bit of second sight that you need in this transformation here. It's going to give you that. That's what this dance is going to offer you. And you're going to take it. You're smart. You'll see it right there. It'll just be there. It'll roll off your tongue unlike other things ever have. You'll find a lot of you'll find a lot of harmony in it. I know you will. I gotta wrap this up, Aries. It's getting a little bit long, so we're into the almost half hour now. So this was a wonderful read, and I really enjoyed the energy. And I know you're gonna enjoy that beautiful dance in the sky. I hope you get a chance to look up at it. If you're a stargazer, you really, oh, it's going to be magnificent. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. This particular situation in our galaxies, that in our galaxy right here, we will never see again in our lifetime. It comes around once in our lifetime, and that's it, and we won't see it again. A couple of these planets don't come around for a couple of 100 years again. So, yeah, it's quite a thing. It's big. And even if you don't realize it, you'll feel this. You think you feel the retros? You think you feel those trines? Where do you feel this energy? This energy is going to open up the world. It's going to bring things out of people that that are gloriously happy and scary as hell. So, yeah, it's going to work everybody. The magic from the universal dance is going to work on everybody. I hope that you take advantage of it in the best way possible. I'm focusing all of my energy on all of these signs to bring them into the light of it instead of it negatively affecting people. I really hope that it affects everybody in a positive way, and nurturing, loving way, in a build-up way, and open up your mind and body and soul in a way that it's meant to do. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you like and subscribe. I don't like saying that. I mean, I don't think people want to hear that all the time from everybody. But we need that, or we can't keep reading. And it takes a lot of work to get you here. So, yeah, it's hard. And I don't like asking people to do things. But I'm finding that I have to. So I hope that you keep coming back, and I hope that I can stay and read for you again. I hope that everything works out. I'm so grateful to all of you for being here. I'm grateful for your patience and your kindness, and even your criticism. I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't take things that way at all. People who criticize, I just don't even put much never mind to, because they just really don't have the time. They don't have the courage to come up and do what they want in their life. So they feel the need to sit and judge everyone else. And I think that's juvenile. I have no use for it, so I don't even see it. And the good stuff, well, I really appreciate that it's recognized. I am going to put out a message to the other readers out there. I think they deserve their kudos for being so brave and stepping up to the plate to what they want in their life, even though they're going forward getting it. But they're doing what they want to do, and that's brave, and that is commendable, and has merit and honor and courage, and I learned something from watching them. So yeah, I really appreciate all that. Anyway, I thank you very much. I hope you return and have a wonderful universal dance show. Toodles. See you later. See you next time.